I know what it's like to feel like you want to just cry, but you can't, right? It's kind of crazy. Sometimes you're just so upset. You feel the heat in the moment and you just can't cry. You can't let it out, and all you want is to let it out. But I think that sometimes we don't have to let it out. Sometimes it's that we're so strong, we're so enduring that we don't let it out. We keep it in, and that's okay. It's okay to not be able to let it out. It'll come with time. It'll come with management. Management of our emotions. Management of how we perceive ourselves. Sometimes being tough is the hardest thing, and other times it's the easiest thing. There's nothing easier than being tough at times, right? Because you can be tough when you're lifting something, or you can be tough when you're fighting for someone you love. But being tough for yourself is sometimes one of the hardest things. And being tough for yourself isn't holding it all in. It's letting it out. But that's what we think. Sometimes being tough for yourself is doing what's right for you in that moment. If being tough is not crying in that moment, then that's okay. There are moments that it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. And there are moments that you have to be tough. Because if you're not tough, then you won't make it out of that situation. Look, it gets hard because that's just how it is. We're emotional people. It hurts because we feel things. We beg for mercy because we're capable of asking for it. And you have to remember that asking yourself for mercy is sometimes one of the biggest things you have to do. You have to believe that you're capable of giving yourself mercy, of loosening up a little bit, of thinking about what you've been through, letting yourself understand what it's like to be in pain, to be hurting. Because once you understand what it's like, you can envision what it's like to be happy, to be satisfied, to be complacent. Now, before you can reach happiness, you have to be complacent with something. You have to be comfortable. You have to be on the ground, literally. Put your feet on the ground and feel where you are, because that's the first step. And then the second step is you start to think about what makes you happy. You write it down. You speak it out loud. You tell people, this is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy. And then third step, you go out. You do what makes you happy. Because if you're not happy, then you'll never make it anywhere. Because the first step of everything you do is happiness. And happiness unlocks the doors. Happiness opens your eyes. Happiness teaches you that life is much greater than you thought it was. To see your happiness is to feel it. Because once you feel your happiness, you remember a time that you were so happy, a time that made you feel remarkably different. Because you are different. You are different than the 8 billion other people on this planet. You have to believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, and you believe that it's okay to be able to or not be able to let out the emotions, then you understand yourself. You see yourself differently, and you respect yourself. You have to give yourself mercy. Sometimes we can't do what we expect that we're supposed to do. We can only do what we perceive is in our reality. Think about the moment you're in, think about what you're capable of, and just believe that you're capable of anything you put your mind to. Now, go manifest it. Go believe in something you've never believed in. Go change your life. Whether it's a small part of your life, a routine. Wake up 20 minutes earlier than you usually do. Sleep 30 minutes earlier. Eat something new, something healthier, something unusual to yourself. Make a routine, because routines change your life. Pick one thing and do it every day. For 3 months. 3 months. And your life will change. You'll realize that, literally, you can change anything in your life if you're consistent. Do something super small, just to convince yourself that you can change something in your life. Do it. Give it a try, and your life will change forever.